What up guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the supplements you can take as a beginner. I'm going to be going through a back and bicep workout, then I'm going to go grab food. So these are the supplements that I recommend for beginners. Now when I first started out, these were some of the supplements that I use. These are super basic. If you're having a supplement stack, you don't need anything crazy. So I'll go through each one. The first one is a pump product. Now, a pump product is also a pre-workout. This one is without caffeine. Reason being is because I don't like to take too much caffeine. So if anything, I'll have a cup of coffee with a pump product. Also because sometimes I train at night. So if I don't want any caffeine in my pre-workout, I'll have something like this. Now this has the citrulline in it, which has 6 grams of citrulline. It also has glycerol. So what this does is it gives you better pumps in the gym. It gives you better blood flow as well. Now the next product is glutamine. Now glutamine is essential for recovery. So if you have trouble recovering after your workouts, then I would highly recommend glutamine. What I do is I supplement with 5 grams of glutamine per day. On bigger body parts such as legs, I'll do anywhere from 10 to 15 grams of glutamine. Now glutamine is not only for recovery in terms of working out, it actually helps with improving your gut lining. It also improves immune system function as well. So if I feel like I'm catching a cold or something like that, I'll take glutamine. Now the next one is creatine. Now creatine is super essential for building strength. It's one of the most proven supplements to build muscle. Now with creatine, there is loading phases. My personal opinion, you don't need any loading phase. So there's new studies that show all you need is 5 grams. So that's what I do. I do 5 grams every day post-workout. And it helps with just increasing overall strength. Now you also get creatine through food, and your body naturally produces creatine, but 5 grams is the recommended dose, just because if you're working out every day, you want to optimize your performance. So what I recommend is supplementing with creatine. Now the next one is BCAAs. BCAAs is a great supplement to use intra-workout. I wouldn't say it's a necessity to use. I just find it's beneficial in terms of giving you better endurance when you're working out. When you're working out, you build up lactic acid in the muscle. This causes muscle breakdown. So when you take the BCAAs, you get better endurance in the workout. It also has the electrolytes in there for the hydration aspect as well. Like I said, with BCAAs, it's almost like a luxury to have. I don't say that it's a necessity for you to take it to build muscle, because every protein source has the amino acid profile. But I recommend taking it just because it's a good product and I like drinking it. Now lastly is protein. Now protein is super helpful in terms of hitting your protein macros for the day. If you're trying to hit your macros with protein, you want to go for a gram per pound of body weight. So if you're going to hit that with just all chicken breast and fish and steak, it's going to be a lot of chicken, fish, and steak. So what I do is I supplement with protein powder at least 2 to 3 times a day. So I have 2 scoops, maybe 3 scoops a day. And it just helps me hit my protein goals. Now, if you can eat whole food, of course, the number one thing to do is obviously eat chicken breast, steak, and fish. But whey protein definitely comes in handy. Now, the one that I recommend is Allmax Isoflex. Reason being is because it's a full isolate. Now, an isolate is the highest quality of protein you can find on the market. It's a 90% protein. So in terms of purity, it's very pure. There's no lactose, no carbs, no fats. The main thing that I like about this is there's no lactose. So in terms of digestion, I have lactose issues. I can't handle dairy. So when I have this, I'm okay. Like, it doesn't bloat me. I don't have bloating issues, and it's super digestible to the stomach. So that's my go-to. So guys, this is my go-to stack. I would highly recommend it for everybody to take. You don't need to take anything else, test boosters and stuff like that. Just keep it simple. Like I said, a pre-workout, a glutamine, a creatine, BCAAs if you want, and protein powder. So I showed you guys the supplements. Now I'm going to be running you guys through 2 back exercises and 2 bicep exercises. So the first exercise I'm going to be showing you is the dumbbell row. Now this is a key exercise if you really want to build thickness in your back. I like to rest the knee right on the bench, and I drive with my elbows, not my arms. exercise is the barbell row. Now this is a great compound movement if you really want to add thickness to your back as well. So I just showed you 2 back exercises. Now I'm gonna show you guys 2 bicep exercises. The first bicep exercise is the cable curl. Now I really like this cable curl because you're getting constant tension compared to a dumbbell or a barbell. The second exercise is the high cable curl. Now this is great for adding peaks to your biceps. So that wraps up the workout. Now I'm going to be doing a Q&A answering 2 of your questions. So the first question is by It's SSJ Life. They asked, what is the best tip for fat loss? So I'll actually give you a couple tips. The first one is you have to be in a caloric deficit. So that means you have to eat less than you burn. The second one is you want to obviously be doing more cardio to burn off those extra calories. And then you obviously want to increase NEAT. Now NEAT is pretty much, it's non-exercise activity. So that means if you're going to work, you want to take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Just moving around as much as possible. So those are 3 tips to burn fat and weight as fast as possible. And the second question is by A Stand for Abs. They asked, what is your least favorite exercise? So my least favorite exercise is probably calf raises. I just find it super boring. I know it's part of my legs, so I do have to train my calves, or else you can have big quads, big hams, and if you don't have calves, you're just gonna look stupid. So you definitely have to train your calves. I'm not saying don't train it. I just find it pretty boring. So I would say calf raises are probably my least favorite exercises. So that wraps up the Q&A. Now we're gonna go grab something to eat. We just got to Swiss LA. You know I had to get the half chicken dinner with the fries, roll, and of course Swiss LA gravy and Diet Coke. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.